Last year we finished number 6 in the nation and played very well in the tournament, but we have most of our guys back. So you feed off that success. You want, obviously, very hungry to repeat some of the things you did the year prior to that.
Rick Pitino and his Cards ready to get things started. A challenge, to say the least, as another trip to the big dance will mean survival in what's being tabbed the toughest conference in the nation. Mike Olmstead explores that angle and also gives us a rare look inside a Cardinal practice.
He may not be practicing.
There we go. 0. Treat me right, young lady.
No way Terrence Williams can keep quiet, even while rehabbing that right knee.
Too easy, George. Too easy, George.
And while he talks, so does his head coach.
Now you don't run and leave the basket naked. You wait. You're the level-up guy.
A preseason top 5 ranking nationally, the Cards are picked to finish second behind Connecticut in the Big East, which, this year more so than others, can truly be called the Big Beast.
This is unprecedented. I mean, when you have, what do we have, 3 teams in the top 10, 8 in the top 25, nobody's ever done that.
And you know, that's the general consensus with all of the coaches in the Big East, including Rick Pitino. But Coach P takes that assertion one step further.
Many people, including myself, believe this is maybe the deepest, strongest conference in the history of college basketball.
You know, Coach definitely knows what he's talking about. He's been around NBA and college. So when he says that, you know, that definitely means we have to, you know, lace our shoes up and get ready for war.
You know, I had a couple pro scouts in here who also watched Cincinnati, and afterwards I asked him what he thought. He said, I really like your team a lot. You and Cincinnati are very close. And what were they picked? 11th. So, and he was dead serious, and he's been around a long time.
In the meantime, the work continues.
You got to tell the guys, you know, don't get big-headed about it. You know, always stay humble no matter what the situation is. If we're number 4 in the country or number 9, it doesn't matter. You know, always play basketball. And it matters at the end of the season, you know, not what you do now.
Fans will get a good look at this year's group during Sunday's red-white scrimmage at Freedom Hall. The fun begins at 6 o'clock. From the Yum Center, Mike Olmstead, Fox 41 Sport.
We, the media, are allowed to do a Rick Pitino basketball practice. Well, today was the day, and it was a blast. What do I tell you first? The Yum Center, first of all, practice facility is state-of-the-art. Rick Pitino is on a wireless microphone, and you can hear every word, and if you're a player, not many of them welcome that chance. The pace of the practice was breakneck. I mean, from beginning to end, up and down, up and down. I needed oxygen just to watch. Thumbnail observations, this is 6'8" freshman center Samardo Samuels, who will have to start for the Cards this season, seems unstoppable. Great hands and feet, a plethora of offensive moves, his shot blocker as well, and that's his freshman backup, 6'10" Terrence Williams. He is like a Tasmanian devil on the court, all over the floor. They look like the top 10 team they are billed to be. Take a look yourself. Sunday, 6 p.m., Freedom Hall. It will be worth the time and the dime. Kentucky.
University of Louisville head basketball coach Rick Pitino introduced his 2008-09 team today during Media Day. That includes senior forward Terrence Williams, who just had surgery on that torn cartilage in his knee. He should be back for the first game November 22nd to start what the Cardinals expect to be a #1 set of games in the country.
I think about it almost every night. I did the right thing. With this being the strongest conference, why did I make the non-conference so difficult? You know, it's so... I thought we had great depth. I thought we could survive a tough non-conference as well as conference.
It's always fun to play non-conference tough teams because you don't really get to see them that much during the year. So it's going to be getting us ready for a tough conference in the Big East. So if we just play the soft off conference, then it wouldn't be getting us ready. We'll just be fooling ourselves.
The coach says he wants to see how his team reacts to the up-tempo action in Sunday's red-white game. Tickets for that at Freedom Hall, as is at 6 o'clock. Tickets are $5. One coach that handed Coach Pitino one of...
Good evening. Louisville will start the season ranked near the top of the polls. A year after reaching the Elite Eight, the Cards seem primed to make another run. They got almost everybody back, and today at Media Day it sounds like they are built for speed.
You're all just concentrating on...
Sounds like Rick Pitino is ready to make the Cards run like never before and take the up-tempo game to a whole new level.
It's fast. It's a fast-paced game. They've been doing a good job, especially Edgar's been doing a very good job of pushing the pace. So it's they're getting used to it. Their practices are very very difficult for them, but they're getting through it and they're doing a nice job.
Pitino is also ready to rely on some newcomers to fill the middle. Freshmen Samardo Samuels and Terrence Jennings don't look like freshmen at all.
I love the team this year. We got a lot of talent, and it's going to be pretty big for us this year.
Every day I walk, I got to sit in the cold whirlpool for like 20 minutes every day after practice from being banged up so much. It's just the price you pay for wanting to be the best.
Yeah, we are going to have to rely on freshmen because two of them are both going to play at that position. But if you ask me, who would I rather have? Would I rather have a freshman point or freshman 5? I'd much rather have a freshman 5. So it's really not going to hurt us much, except when Samardo leaves the game, because TJ's not ready right now, and I'm hoping by the time we start, he will be ready.
From the freshman to a senior, Terrence Williams is walking wounded for now, but T. Will says he will be back from knee surgery in time for the season opener.
I still wear my band from the day I had surgery.
How long ago was that?
This is like a week ago, week and a half, and I'm going to take it off the day I get to play basketball because I never sat out before in my life.
Well, you can see the Cards play at Freedom Hall this Sunday night at 6. It's the red-white scrimmage. The first exhibition game is November 1st against Georgetown College. High school